Chapter 2. The Door That Hums. Inside, the station smelled like dust and stale coffee. My father's old swivel chair sat crooked before the mixer board, still wearing the indentation of a man who warmed it for 20 winters. The red on air sign above the doorway flickered with a stubborn life it wasn't wired for. Every instrument, every meter, every glass relic looked like it was waiting for him to come back. Grant moved with tense efficiency, like he walked the same path 100 times, hands finding light switches, keys, and heavy bolts in the dark, not so much turning them as appeasing them. He led me down the narrow hall past the record library and old ad copy racks to the transmitter room at the back, a place that always felt too hot even in winter. The door to the room wasn't the flimsy office kind we'd had when I was a kid. This one was steel, patched with makeshift welding scars, heavy as a bank vault. Chains crossed it at angles, overkill upon overkill. One chain looped through drilled holes and a second ran through eye bolts sunk into the wall. The paint around the frame had bubbled, like it had been set near a fire long ago, cooled, and then forgotten. Grant had taped something to the door, a yellowed strip of masking tape with 3 words scrawled in marker: "Do not answer." Beneath that, in smaller letters, was a date from 2 weeks earlier. The room around us hummed with electricity. Static tickled the hairs on my arms. The air was warmer here, and my breath stopped fogging. I could hear something behind the door, a sound not unlike a radio tune between stations, the soft hiss that seems to be empty until you realize how loud it is. "What did you catch?" I asked. "It called itself 100 different names," Grant said. So I stopped using any of them. "It's not a raccoon." Behind the door, a voice rose out of the hiss like a swimmer breaking the surface. My father's voice. He said my name once, calm and certain, like he'd known I'd be here all along. My whole body went cold. It wasn't the memory of him. It was him. The cadence. The little hook at the end of a sentence like he was lifting it out of your hands. The laugh he put in a word that didn't need it. "Don't talk to it," Grant said, his own voice thin now. "Not a word. It can stand 1,000 silences. It can't stand being ignored." How could it sound like him? I asked, even though I knew the answer. Radio waves bring you anything they want. This was a place for voices that don't ask permission. Grant swallowed. "Do you remember the night the tornado missed town and tore up the Ridge Road? Do you remember your father's broadcast? He told everybody where to go, how to duck, where to hide." I nodded, my mouth tasting like pennies. "I used that voice to bait it," Grant said. "I opened a crack, just a crack, and then I shut it. It's in there. You lured whatever this is with my father's voice." Grant's eyes didn't leave the door. It would have come anyway. I just invited it into a room with locks.